onions
more than
no.
most of my family and friends.
Onion.
I'm just reading that.
Onion.
Onion.
Vidalia
Your produce
onions
man,
from
Michael
Georgia.
Marks.
Yeah, see, you know where they're from. You know where Vidalia is.
There.
In Georgia.
Okay, well, you
know
guys
your
can take over.
geography. You have to. You're a weather guy.
All right.
So
We're ready.
So you've never had onion rings?
Not your onion rings.
Oh,
I
not
hear
my
so much-
onion rings. Oh, okay. Well, let's go over really quickly what the ingredients for the onion rings. You know,
Okay.
my mom, bless her heart, my dad and I would be sitting at the table. My mom would spend the entire dinner time making us onion rings.
Oh my gosh.
And my dad and I would just sit at the table eating onion rings. They'd all be gone by the time my mom got over.
Well, because how long, once you fry them, how long do they last?
Well, they'll last until you eat them.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then they get soggy though?
Well, that's why you got to eat them right away. That's why my dad and I were there.
All right, so what's in the batter, Michael Marks? Because that's the magic.
That is
right?
the magic. After the magic of the actual onions. Equal parts of flour, and I actually use pancake mix.
Ooh.
Because I like the ingredients. So equal parts pancake mix and cornstarch. That is the secret.
Okay, equal parts.
Equal parts. So one
Gotcha.
cup, 1 cup, 2 cups, whatever. And also equal parts with panko breadcrumbs in there.
Okay.
So equal parts. So if you do 1 cup each, you're going to do 1 cup of that.
Gotcha.
You're going to add an egg, uno huevos. 1 egg. You're going to add a teaspoon of sugar.
Okay.
You're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla.
Okay.
Vanilla has to have sugar in order to taste vanilla, right? So if you had no sugar in there, you can't taste vanilla. And a tablespoon of mustard, 2 tablespoons of Italian seasoning, a teaspoon of salt, and a little bit of milk. Now, how much milk? The milk depends on how thick you want the batter.
Oh.
If you want it thicker, cut down on the milk. If you want it thinner, add a little bit more milk.
Gotcha.
So let's go ahead and do one of these in here. I use the back of my wooden spoon. It gets it in there really, really nice and bad. And again, the reason I set all of these out, see that? Why is that? Do you remember?
To let them dehydrate so that when you
Yes.
soak them in, put it in the oil, it soaks it up?
No.
the batter.
But the batter.
Gotcha.
Because if it was all moist, the batter would just flow right off, right? So I let it dehydrate a little bit. So we're going to shake that just a little bit to get some of the batter off because you don't want it to get all it. So it goes in here. How do you know when the oil is ready?
When you put it in there and it bubbles like that.
Well, when you put a little bit of the pancake batter in there and it floats right to the top.
Oh, floats to the
Did
top.
you see that?
Yes.
It floated right to the top.
What kind of oil are you using?
I use corn oil.
Corn oil.
An entire thing of corn oil.
And
is
how hot
in there.
is the oil?
I don't know. It's hot. 385.
Gotcha, okay.
It's very hot. It's smoking hot.
Smoking hot.
As Tina would know, because we were smoking over here earlier. One of the keys, see those little things that get in there? You got to get those out.
Oh.
Got to get them out, or else your oil's going to burn. So how do you know when the onion ring is done?
When it's nice and brown.
Not just brown, but golden brown.
Golden brown.
Yeah, a nice darker golden brown.
Gotcha.
As soon as it comes out of the oil, you need a little bit of salt. You want to grab my salt over there?
Sure.
Yeah, there it is. A little bit of salt. So open that up.
Okay.
And we are going to, that's done. So just sprinkle a little bit of salt all over those. I'm going to turn this off now. Okay. There you go.
Okay.
So
May I?
Yes, go for it.
It's like a donut.
Oh, it is like an onion donut.
Wow.
That's really good.
That's really good.
So there you go. That's the recipe.
Wow.
I think Tracy has the recipe up on our website, so you can get the recipe, get your onions, your spring onions, because they're sweeter, and it makes it so much better.
Nice job. Mr.
Thanks,
Mark.
guys.
Great over a hamburger, over a New York steak.
I like that.
Just put a couple of these over a New York
Yes.
steak, right?
Can I have another one?
Yeah. Well, I have a whole plate full.
Don't
So
tell my trainer.
yeah, there you go.
Wow.
Anyway, I am the Lord
Onion.
of the onion rings.
Back to you, T.
All right.
Thank you.